was a combined Sarape and SanDiego.FC talk, and Tony and I could dive in and talk for hours about the whole Chucky Lozano situation and SanDiego.FC, how they've handled that, and no, yo no estoy tan alto, no se puede.
Yeah, you can't reach.
But yeah, like it's interesting with SanDiego.FC, and again, like nothing they've done has proven that they don't know what they're doing. They reached the Western Conference Championship last season. Like, there's nothing we can do to argue against them right now. They unto proven otherwise.
Technical director Kenneth Heiner Moliere departed the club to go to Canada to be their sporting director and hopefully right that ship. They were the best team in CONCACAF for a while, then it just took a dip.
Did you see that? Did you see that video that like they do like member outings or member meetings and stuff, or like season ticket members and all that? There was one that came across my TikTok of I don't know who the SDFC employee was, but they were explaining the whole Chucky Lozano situation, kind of like what happened, kind of like why he's not part of the team. Like, let me see if I can share that real quick.
Yeah, it's interesting. And talking about interesting things, right? Like, again, Pumas and SanDiego.FC here coming up. The drama is thick for sure. It's a telenovela for sure. But there's implications for this, right? This is a tournament that they're involved with, like CONCACAF Champions, like the CONCACAF Champions League. It means something. And because it means something, that also means that there's money coming back. So this is always interesting. How much do people think the clubs make from winning, losing some of these tournaments? Just to give you an idea, if you win, let's see here. If you win the NWSL, each team player, according to the sponsor that's also our clocking mechanism, UKG.
For now, that's going to change in March.
Breaking news. We're no longer using Chronos UKG.
No, we're going to the good old ADP.
The 2025-2026 season prize information, NWSL championship winner per player, $5,000. So that's NWSL per team. Let's see, per team. It would be about, it just says bonuses.
Each team member gets a $5,000 bonus.
Yeah, so it's a 2025 Women's Championship Cup saw $5 million purse with $2 million going to the winner. So then that's obviously distributed amongst the teams. But that's for NWSL, right? If you look at NWSL and what they did in the 7v7 tournament, and San Diego Wave winning $2 million. That's why that was such a big deal, because they won $2 million. If you win and you're in MLS and you win MLS Cup, you get yourself a big fat nothing, kind of, technically. I did put
Tony's random typing it's the funniest thing in the world.
MLS turned into MLK purse. The champions of the 2025 MLS Cup champion earns $300,000 in prize money, with a runner-up receiving $60,000. But again, in a
$150,000.
$150,000. Wow. It sneaked up in there. In a league that's built with rules, gam, tam, like there's also ways that you can be rewarded in that way, but it doesn't really make sense. Now, if you go.
Oh, so wait. There's a little bit more on there that says that it's part of a roughly $1 million total pool for the playoffs, which also includes $100,000 per conference finalist and $47,000 for conference semifinalists. So SanDiego.FC got $100,000 for reaching the conference final, and then $47,500 for reaching the conference semifinals. So $147,500, and that maybe covers a 1% or a slight percent. I don't know the math. Or Chucky's contract.
Would Chucky get some of that at CONCACAF if SDFC wins? I mean,
yes,
he would get a ring technically, right? He's still part of the team. Not part of the plans, but still part of the team. If they win CONCACAF Champions League, it's $5 million. So,
so $3 million more than for the women's team.
Yes, correct. But now let's talk, Champions League. Do you know how much they make?
I'm gonna say it's more than $5 million.
The UEFA Champions League, for the winner, gives them, again, they're talking pennies, right?
Yeah, it's a lot more than $5 million.
They get 144.4 million, which is euros, which is about $168 million for winning the Champions League in Europe. So,
I mean, there's levels to this, guys. I've been telling everybody that, like anything in Europe, it's crazy.
Do you know how much? Well, now you know because you read it.
Now I know.
For the World Cup, if a country, a whole country, not just a segment, not just a little club, not just an entity, not just a private endeavor, a nation wins the World Cup, they get $500 million.
No, $50 million.
Sorry.
Ciego, compa. Tony's blind.
$50 million in prize money to be distributed to the winners. So I always found that interesting.
I think go back to that. It said there's like a pool of money and everybody that qualifies gets money.
Yeah.
But obviously, like, the farther you make it, the more money you get. And that gets distributed to the federation. I don't think the players end up getting that. Here's the TikTok that I want to show you.
Oh. Sick.
He was cut from SDFC.
Both around our style of play and willing to really buy into the way we play. You know how we play a very kind of intricate style where everybody is a collective. We all kind of have to play the same way. And there was constant friction around whether he was willing to do the work that everybody else was willing to do. That created friction. I think he's a really good player, and there's a lot of interest outside of our club for him. And we really want to give him an amazing environment so he can continue to grow, develop, and make that World Cup team for Mexico and represent his country. But it's going to be hard in our environment. So we're talking every day. He's working out. We're working with him trying to find a good solution. That's kind of the update I can give.
I don't know who's speaking. I don't know who that staff member is, but this is what that's the narrative they're feeding to the season ticket members.
It was a low volume, so if you can kind of recap what was said.
Pretty much saying that the reason Chucky left is there was a lot of friction. There's a style of play that SanDiego.FC needs to have for the players. And, pretty much what we've been saying, like Chucky doesn't fit that style. But he added like there was friction between Chucky and like everything was this. This was, it looked like what's that place down there next to the conference? I don't know what that
yeah, it's Snapdragon Stadium. If you where the players walk out, it's just that bottom floor level plaza area, it seemed.
Yeah, so look, again, like it looks like the club is going to be feeding this narrative to everybody where Chucky crossed friction, and because he did, like that's what it is. And I don't think
Cox Business Lounge.
I don't think Tyler Heaps and Mikey Varas wanted to deal with any of that. Which at the end of the day, you want high profile players, you're going to get high profile attitudes, and some of the world's best teams deal with all that shit all the time. And at the end of the day, historically, teams end up supporting and backing players more than they do managers.
Mm-hmm.
And you saw it. Vinicius is still in Madrid. Xabi Alonso's out.
Yeah,
like that's just what it comes down to. This is really a shocker because the team is backing the manager rather than trying to stick with the player, which they're probably paying Chucky Lozano more than Tyler and Mikey Varas.
Yeah.
So it's interesting. It's different, but it can come back and bite them in the ass.
Well, and we'll see. And this is what's fun about this. And we'll be out there covering everything and anything SanDiego.FC, San Diego Wave related as it comes, because the season is coming up really quickly. CONCACAF Champions, like I said, February 3rd, less than 10 days for this season kickoff. We'll be doing coverage out there for that. But about time somebody speaks the truth. Yeah, it's been out there. We've been speaking truth here.
Yeah.